Hi, I'm Pat, and today I'm going to teach you how to play my arrangement of Bird on Wire in open D tuning. This one's not too technically difficult, but there are some tricky things going on with the rhythm, and it's also played at a fairly slow tempo, so it's a good chance to work on your tone, intonation, and dynamics. So lots of things to work on. This lesson comes with 4 pages of tablature, as well as 3 backing tracks. So get it ready, and let's get started. Let's start off with the intro and let's play measures 1 to 5 first. It sounds like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to explain you what's going on with the rhythm. If you look at measure 1, you see that the tune is in 6/8, which means there are 6/8 notes per measure. So you count this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, okay? And also notice this triplet sign on top of measure 1. That means we make the 16th notes swing, okay? So instead of counting them 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and you count them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, right? You make them swing. We call that a 16th note triplet field since this is built of triplets. With regular triplets, we would count 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and if you play 16th notes, you omit the end. So it becomes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1. Okay. So let's learn measures 1 to 3 first. Sounds like this. Okay, so measure 1 first. We slide here on the 6th bit from 2 to 4, like this. 6. So you tilt up the bar, 2nd fret, 4th string. You play a quick slide with your middle from 2 to 4 on the beat. Then you pick this note again. 6, 1, 2. Then you play this. You pinch strings 6 and 4, thumb and middle. You slide down to 2. And then you pull off the open 4th string. So you pull off at an angle like this. Okay, you let the open D string ring out. 6, 1, 2. And you play the open 5th and open 6th string with index and thumb. And then you play a roll. That's a 2 notes roll here, index and middle on strings 5 and 4, like this. And the reason I'm doing a 2 notes roll instead of a 3 notes roll is that I want to let this open D string ring out. Okay, so that's why here I'm doing a roll with those 2 fingers on strings 5 and 4. So the trick here is to mute behind the bar the 5th string only with those fingers. Okay, so you rest those fingers behind the bar and make sure that you don't mute the 6th string with those fingers. Okay, you let this open D string ring out. So that's index and middle, quick slide from 2 to 4, back to 2. Like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1. And then on the 1st bit, measure 3, you pinch strings 5 and 4, thumb and middle. Okay, could experiment there with the fingering and maybe do thumb and index, but I like to use my middle on this 4th string, so that's why I play this, thumb and middle. And now when you reach this chord, you mute the open D string, right? Because it doesn't sound very good over the A chord. So when you reach this chord, you rest your pinky on this 6th string. Okay, so that's a bit tricky. Try to practice that slowly first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. how I mute this 6th string when I reach the A chord. So measures 3 to 5. So measure 3, you grab this chord, then you play the open 5th string twice with your thumb. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1. Then you play a quick slide from 2 to 4 here on this 4th string. Quick slide on the beat again with the middle. Then you pick this note again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so measure 4. So here, measure 4, we are back playing over D, so we pinch strings 6 and 4 with the bar tilted up on the 4th fret, 4th string. So you pinch those 2 strings, then open 5th and open 6th string, index and thumb. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6. So here I'm doing something which is a bit tricky as well. Notice here how I play those 2 notes, 4th fret, 4th string with middle and then index, right? I'm alternating between those 2 fingers, mostly because it's a bit tricky to play this at the final tempo using only 1 finger. So if you can, try to play those 2 notes using middle and then index. Okay, that's your triplet here. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then on the 4th beat, you slide back from 3 to 4. Quick slide on the beat, like this, and then you slide to 7 without picking the string again. Okay, like this, and make sure that you are in tune when you slide from 4 to 7. Okay, 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then measure 5. Play this. We're playing over G. You pinch strings 6 and 4, thumb and middle. And you play a quick slide from 4 to 5, like this on the beat. And then you pull off the open 4th string like this. So you pull your bar back to the 5th string. Like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you play the 5th and 6th string with index and thumb. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so let's review from measure 3. From this A chord, okay. Then we'll check out the rest of measure 5 a bit later, since this is tied to what comes up next. So let's review from measure 1. So it starts on the 6th beat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.